Let's see how colorful we can get it this month. Hey, welcome. I'm Dan, and today I'm bringing you some zen on a very happy Pride month of June. Plop. Happy Pride, my friends, and thank you, Bubbly, for this incredible sparkling water. No, this isn't sponsored, but one day, maybe it will be. When I first saw this, I knew that I probably had to get it, because some of you are queer listeners, and I might be a queer ASM artist. Well, no, I guess I am. The fact that some people are confused about my sexuality, I guess it's interesting. Anyway, sticking to the theme of everyone is awesome. Regardless, you're incredible, queer or not queer, and I think this is a great celebration of everybody. How am I gonna open that? I just want to start off the video by saying that this is a safe space, and although I might not scream it, I'm a big advocate of gay stuff, so let's open her up. Look what I did. It's okay. Anyways, to the people asking the age-old question, is Dan gay? Whew, yes, he is. Do I like girls? A little bit, yeah. Do I like men? A lot of it, yeah. Regrettably, women are great. I don't care. Where does this go? At the same time as building this, I'm gonna talk to you about my experience being gay. Just a little bit. I know not everybody, even in my audience, is open to queer LGBT people, even in this day and age. So cool, I never knew that was a tool. Where is it? I was always wondering, what the heck is that? This one. I guess it's used to help lift up pieces and stuff. We hope you'll build this model and display it with pride. It's a celebration of love, a celebration of you. Very sweet Lego, thank you, but I know you're profiting off this. I appreciate it anyway. I won't complain. We're not complaining today. We are building today. Building love, building to the point that everyone is awesome. Because we are. Now their pieces are all over in every bag, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna begin with building this stuff, okay? So I'm not gonna show you the pictures. I'm gonna do it. And then you are gonna listen and watch. I knew I was queer once I hit puberty. I'm not like the other people that knew right off the bat from the day they were born or from a young age. For me, I always pictured my life with a woman, with a girl. As a kid, I pictured a white picket fence, and I pictured having children in that classical way. One day, puberty hit, and I realized, I like men. More so than women, especially at that age. But that realization for me that I was queer or gay was really easy for me to handle and manage. What is going on here? I don't need that. I need... Where are you? Just hold your horses for 1 minute while I orient myself. I didn't have a problem being gay until other people had a problem with me being gay. People who knew I was gay before I was even gay, or I guess I was a little bit more effeminate at a certain age. So I will say, growing up, I lost all my confidence that I had as a child. My intuitive feelings felt clouded because a lot of people were telling me that it was wrong to be gay. And I don't necessarily mean directly, but when society, when you grow up kind of being homophobic even because of the people around you are also homophobic, it tends to put you on a journey as an adult to find who you are. Okay, this tool is coming in now in handy, I think, if I can figure it out. I shared this on my Patreon, but when I first went to a gay pride event, that's when I realized the importance of gay pride. When I walked out of the subway in Toronto, Canada, and I was surrounded by hundreds of people, I was surrounded by hundreds of queer folk, there was a mysterious weight, a heaviness that I had on my shoulders that I didn't realize I had, and it finally lifted because I realized nobody there is judging me, nobody there cares about my queerness anyway, and that weight was just that insecurity I had the whole time of being gay and coming from a smaller town. Okay, what's next? I need to... So yeah, I would say growing up, I always had the mentality that pride was really gross, kind of strange. Why do people have to be sexual outside? Oh, I was so off. Once I grew a bit older and got involved with queer culture a little bit more, I understood the importance of gay pride. I mean, I understood it from the first day I arrived and had that feeling of safety kind of come over me, that feeling of belonging that I've never felt my entire life. That alone makes pride worth it. Oh, I'm talking so much. Okay, wait, so we have black, we have brown. Being gay isn't easy. Having immigrant parents also is not easy. And I've experienced a lot of first-hand hate that I've seen my parents have coming from a different country. The thing is, my parents are white, and seeing them be discriminated against and having my experiences as a white queer person, you know, I've experienced homophobia, I've experienced harassment just for being close to a guy, and I think those experiences really showed me that if I have it hard, I can only imagine people that are even more visibly, different. People of different cultures, different skin tones, and also more effeminate men, right? I kind of pass off as being, this kind of like boyish kind of dude, so you don't really know sometimes if you were to meet me what is his sexuality, and that gives me freedom. I'm sorry, but there's a privilege in being able to walk around and, even me being somebody that moved to a big city, and that's a big place where I've experienced homophobia. Even in the big city, you'd think in a smaller town there's homophobia, but people will do it more behind closed doors. I think people will go behind other people's backs and kind of, it's the family issues. It's when you have a big family, an Italian family, a religious family, and you don't want to come out because it might be difficult for you. And for me, I've had it easy in some ways. My parents do their best. I know they don't fully support who I am, but that's why I live on my own, and that's why I'm pursuing what I need to do, because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have their own opinions on everything. And personally, something I've learned doing YouTube now, actually it's been a year of me doing YouTube, you can't care what other people think. There's two ways to look at creating content. I think there's obsessively looking at your numbers, worrying about a nasty comment, maybe letting that affect your day, or you're just creating, you're confident in what you're doing because you're happy with it. Quite frankly, I'm so shocked and happy and proud of the support that I do get and the sweetest comments. I recently did a video reading comments and I didn't even get any, like, there's so many more amazing, incredible comments. But I stay to myself. I don't worry about the numbers. I want to do this for 20 years. And I don't know if I would be that confident if I wasn't gay. Being gay has taught me to just not care what other people have to say. And yes, maybe it took me a little while to get to that point. There's been a lot of hardship and turmoil. But where am I here? What's going on here? I am who I am, and when you just fully have faith and enjoy what you're doing in your content, that's when you can continue to be consistent. If you're worried too much about what other people have to say, you might not post as much, and you know, it's unfortunate because I think consistency and posting as often as you can, at least consistently, creates an expectation with your audience. Just rambling on about that, but you know, it comes to other areas of life too. As a queer person, as a person of color, as anybody, you know, not cis white male, I guess, it's important to, and I say that though because I think that non-cis white people probably are targeted a little bit more when it comes to negativity, and that kind of impacts you so much that it's hard to really strive to be your highest self, no matter who you are, if you don't fully feel that love for yourself, because you're letting society tell you your value. You may or may not have a very difficult time in actually pursuing your dreams, because if you don't believe it, nobody else will, I think, as much. Okay, I'm looking for this piece. Where'd she go? Oof. Sorry about that. Well, I don't think I have that piece. It doesn't exist. It's not in here. They must have just not sent me that piece. But I'll keep looking because it could just be me. I'm not sure. Oh no. I'm gonna skip it. Let's go to red. I shouldn't have done them maybe, but I'll find it in the end. Alright, so what was I talking about? I guess my point in general is that I think it's very important to advocate. Maybe if I had better queer role models growing up, or more of them on television, I wouldn't have grown up to hate myself. And, I don't think anybody needs to hate themselves. And nobody needs to let society dictate their value and their worth. Because you're worth so much. And creating content, it's such a good example, because the more you create, you will get negative comments, and it doesn't mean that your videos suck. Kim Kardashian gets negative comments. Beyonce gets negative comments. I'm not saying I'm Beyonce yet, or at all, but everybody is gonna hate you for something, and it's a big lesson to learn early on, because when you realize that it's impossible to please everybody, it's easier to just be you and to just really hone into what your heart is telling you. I did grow up religious, but when I hit puberty and realized who I was, I just denounced religion immediately. I'm sorry, but there's no way God hates me for being gay, and I can feel it in my heart that actually I'm loved, and so is everybody else. At the end of the day, who's telling me that I should hate myself and not love myself? And it's religious people, to be honest. So I'm not trying to start an argument, but whoever it is, I don't need to hear it, because God loves you. And anybody telling you that God doesn't love you, how do they know? Probably they don't love themselves. And to be honest, I think they're projecting how they don't love themselves onto you. So, girl, you better love yourself. You better show those people, those religious, the whatever, anti-gay, whatever, you show them how much you love yourself. And you go to Pride, and you wear your rainbow colors, you wear your bright, flashy, stilettos that you've been saving, because they're gonna look great on you. And you show them how much you love yourself. You love yourself enough to not listen to society's ideas of who you're supposed to be and how much you're supposed to value yourself. You love yourself enough to listen to your heart. Those people, I don't think they listen to their heart. They're so scared of what other people think of them, and that's why they have judgments on you. Sorry, that's what I'm seeing anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, could be wrong. But nobody in my life who is successful, let's just put it this way, is judging me for what I'm doing here. The people who are insecure with what they're doing in life are always going to judge other people. So it should come on our shoulders, where we show them how much we love ourselves. And maybe that love will spread onto them, because they need it as well, just like you and I. And we can be that example for them. They can be whatever. Oh, again, did I lose another piece? How many am I gonna lose here? I'll find it. I'll find it another time. Okay, let me make some progress on this, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Oh, no. I did find that. So the brown one must be somewhere. And there it is. We're all good. It's looking really cute so far. Happy Pride to you. Happy Pride, my friends. You lovely individuals. No, I'm missing that. 2 of them. Oh no, they're right here, actually. So now we're all good. I have it. Ooh. Okay, the main step has been completed. Now, the next step is gonna be one of you there, one of you there. Oh. I'm a little bit sad. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a pride in Canada. So we'll celebrate on my channel and on Instagram. I've taken lots of cool photos on Instagram for this month and beyond, so can't wait for you to see that. You can follow me there. Okay, there's still half a booklet left and I feel like I'm already done. But clearly not. Blue and white. I was thinking of also doing a Lego live stream, and maybe we can build together and talk. Maybe we'll even rebuild this set if you want. You let me know. I do have Twitch, and I'm sad because I wanted to stream this month, but my computer can't handle it, what I had planned, and I didn't realize that till the day off. So until I'm able to build another computer, I'm going to hold off on streaming there, but I will be streaming on TikTok probably as often as possible. I post every day on TikTok and I really have a lot of fun there. Okay, what do we need now? Yellow. Oh, it's getting warm in Canada. That's a good thing. It won't last, so right after this I'm going outside, but it's quite nice to get to relax and chat with you. Being queer, I didn't have my first boyfriend until probably 18 or 19 years old. And it's interesting. I think a lot of younger queer people don't get a chance to learn how to really work in a relationship until later in life, and it takes a bit longer sometimes for some queer men maybe to mature a little bit. But I've been happy in my life, mostly focusing on myself. I think, I've been in a few relationships with great individuals, kind of, for the most part, but nothing beats waking up to my cat and doing yoga, having coffee, and getting to do this, and not having to answer to any man telling me what to do. No, I would like to find love one day. It's definitely on the to-do list, and I think in order to really find true love that you're happy with, that you're not going to want to divorce in 10 years, might have a lot to do with really loving who you are, knowing who you are, being confident in yourself as an individual. Because when you don't love yourself, I find, and this has been my personal experience, you go after people that also don't love themselves. But the thing is, you kind of are looking for love from somebody else. And although that might sound logical, the love you're giving that stink bag that won't return a phone call on your birthday could be given to yourself? Don't you think you deserve the love that you're offering? When I discovered that, I mean, look, I was a pick-me girl. I was baking cookies. I was doing all this stuff for people that probably weren't even that interested. And look, I know I'm a catch, but you're not gonna be for everybody. And when you're really trying so hard for somebody who doesn't love themselves enough to love you, it's a recipe for disaster. Eventually, you probably won't be together if you do end up loving yourself one day. Because they might not love you enough, and you'll realize, oof, time for me to love myself. And that's when your life will change. This might be a controversial opinion, but I'm so thankful to be gay. I wasn't forced into a relationship early because I felt like I had to have a child by a certain age, like I think some straight people do, and then they find out, they become unhappy. They realize, wait, this isn't who I actually wanted or what I wanted in my life. I just did it because society told me to do it. Well, I get the luxury to, since I don't fit in with society, choose whatever I want. Yes, it's a growing pain. Yes, I make it sound easy. And yes, it's not great, but when you can overcome it and realize how free you are as a gay person, when you find that confidence as any kind of person, you can truly do what makes you happy. You're not worried anymore about pleasing other people. And I think instead of being stuck in a marriage I hate because I have kids and all this stuff, I can work as hard as I can on my businesses, on my work, on time with my friends, and building those deep connections with people. Okay, what's going on here? Where are we? Okay, we are almost there. So yeah, I won't say being gay is a privilege, because you do have a lot to overcome as an individual. You have to listen to homophobic comments growing up. You have to be confused about who you are because other people might not accept who you are, and you might take that to heart, and you might lose your childhood innocence because of the words of other people. But what I'm gonna tell you, I guess it's a classic phrase, it gets better, especially if you focus your energy on yourself. Don't worry about those people that are gonna think differently of you, because at the end of the day, I really truly believe the only people judging you are the people that are not happy themselves. Again, nobody I know that's happy in life is out here judging the hustle. You know, nobody who really loves themselves is going to say anything negative to you, and so find those people. You know, if you have friends that aren't accepting of who you are, that's all good, because they're not your friends. They're not people that are going to be ones to uplift you in finding who you are. So do you really want that kind of person in your life? No, I'm going to tell you right now, because it's just going to be a waste of your time. Eventually, you're going to outgrow them anyway, you know, because you have difference of opinion. They don't like gay people, they don't like this and that. No problem. Thank you for telling me now, so that I can go talk to somebody else, because I don't have time for that. There's no time for that. What I think a lot of people don't realize is, you know, or at least they don't really come to terms with, is we're all gonna die one day. And I don't want to look back thinking I worried so much about what other people had to say about me. You don't like my content, that's too bad. You don't like who I am, you don't like this and that, you know, that's great. Because I only really want people who vibe and who resonate and who understand. You know, I'm not here to help fix and advocate for people that don't understand gay issues. I don't care. It's up to you to figure it out. But I am here for the youth that might not have anybody, you know? Me growing up, the internet, like, I was an internet kid. That's all I did because, you know, I didn't have a lot of support from people outside the internet. And hey, I'm happy about that because it really does let you bring together a community of like-minded people. So now we don't have to stay stuck being friends with the people that don't actually like us. What a miserable existence that must be, to have to just constantly worry about how other people will think of you and stopping your own actions because of that. I don't want anyone to do that. So if you don't love yourself, just follow my channel and we'll get there together. It's a growing, learning process. And if, you know, you need somebody to reach out to, no matter who you are, I am more than happy to become your friend. Oh, truly, it has been a while since I made a Lego person. Well, the International Space Station didn't really have Lego people like this. Oh, this set is so cool. I'm so glad they did this. I mean, do I think that they're kind of profiting off of LGBT issues? Yes. Do I feel like they could have done this earlier? Yes. But I'm happy that they put it as a inclusive twist and didn't just make it like a simple flag, but really included the true meaning of pride. You know, it's not just about being gay. It's about accepting yourself regardless. And not to mention that a lot of gay culture nowadays, like RuPaul Drag Race and that kind of stuff, all really only exists thanks to the struggles of queer people of color. And not to mention, oh, is this gonna fit? I don't know if these people fit like that. Oh, their hands can't be up. Okay. Anyways, a lot of drag really did come from black culture, you know, and things like the phrases, stuff like that, the comedic aspect of it, shadiness, reading. And it's not an issue of just gay people, it's an issue of everybody in this planet. Everybody is awesome. Because for real, who has time to be hateful in their heart and to not think everybody is awesome? I don't have time or energy to compartmentalize people in different categories and all this stuff. Like, look, I think you're awesome. I don't hate you because of some stupid little things, because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna die one day, you're gonna die one day, we're gonna all realize one day that discrimination, all this stuff, it's really just a waste of time. It's stopping the people that are discriminating, it's stopping them from really achieving, you know, their own dreams in their life. They're too busy hating and judging other people who are following their dreams. And that's what it comes down to. So really don't take it personal. Okay, down to the last 2, and we'll be done. We're finally done. Beautiful. I just want to thank my patrons for their support in allowing me to get this. And I also want to thank you. If you like this, happy Pride. Subscribe to my channel. I post on TikTok every day. Instagram is going to be very consistent. So subscribe, and I'm done. I hope you had a very lovely moment. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.